You step off the boat and onto the dock. You've arrived. Havstedt, a small tourist seaside town on the northern coast of Lower Saxony, North German Confederation. Late summer, 1870. The factory emits black, sooty smoke into the sky.
Hey there, traveler. Are you, let's see, Schmidt from Bavaria?
You can respond to people with archetypal statements. The archetypes are tough, intellectual, and quirky. Your conversation partners react differently to your approach, depending on their own nature. A well-chosen statement can later benefit you and simplify communication.
You and me both, pal. You and me both. Well, would His Royal Highness wish to point out his luggage? The name is Nils. I'm here to help get your luggage to your room. I ain't no fucking bellboy neither. Livkin needed help, so I helped. That's all. They own the place. Her and my brother. I just help out. So where's your suitcase, pal?
You have collected information about Niels Hansen. Information collected about people or places is stored in your notebook. You can access your notebook by pressing the Q key.
Come on, pal. I don't got all fucking day. Which suitcase is yours?
This is clearly your suitcase, but something is different. You notice a fine silk scarf caught within its buckle. You either have luck or you don't. Give it a try. You see, it works brilliantly. And if it doesn't work out, you can use skill points to compensate. But if they're used up, then you lost. That's called bad luck. You stare blankly at the garment attached to your suitcase. Weary from the day's long journey, you are unable to concentrate. Your fingers fumble with the buckles to no avail. Losing in a skill check results in a temporary penalty applied to one or more of your abilities.
What the hell is taking so long? Come over here. I got something to help you with that.
This is clearly your suitcase, but something is different. You notice a fine silk scarf caught within its buckle.
I think you, lack some skills. You seem a bit confused to me. Here, take my toolkit. This should help increase your chances.
You have received an item from Niels that you can use in the skill check to temporarily enhance your ability. Try once more to free the cloth and use the tool set. This is clearly your suitcase, but something is different. You notice a fine silk scarf caught within its buckle. During the skill check, use items such as Neil's tool set to improve your skill level. Drop forged and properly weighted. Straight grain maple handles and all. You can do almost anything with quality tools like these. With an almost surgical precision, you manage to free the garment from the buckle. Clearly, this is a woman's scarf. Fine silk, sweet-smelling perfume. You remember that the woman you met on board, Kirsten and Groot, wore one just like it.
You finally figure out which suitcase is yours? About damn time. Head up these stairs and then hang a left. The inn is just ahead. You can't miss it. I'll be right behind you with your luggage.
You enter the common room of the inn. The smell is overwhelming. Somewhere in the distance, you make out what could be some pretty decent stew. The radiant hum of conversation is punctuated only by the occasional toast between friends. From the back of the room, a middle-aged woman smiles as she approaches.
So, Herr Schmidt, nicht wahr? Wir haben Sie schon erwartet. Herzlich willkommen, herzlich willkommen. Mein Name ist Bente Hansen. Ich freue mich, dass Sie sich entschieden haben, bei uns zu bleiben. Wie ich sehe, hat Nils Ihnen schon mit Ihrem Gepäck geholfen. Ich hoffe, es hat alles problemlos mit Ihnen funktioniert. Bitte, bitte, kommen Sie herein und machen Sie es sich bequem. Sie müssen nach einer so langen Reise hungrig sein. Setzen Sie sich. Ich habe einen Tisch mit Blick aus dem Fenster für Sie vorbereitet. Die heutige Spezialität ist ein deftiger Rindereintopf, natürlich von mir selbst zubereitet. Dazu gibt es hausgemachtes Brot und frische Butter vom Bauernhof. Nehmen Sie Platz, ich bringe es Ihnen gleich.
The table looks inviting. You take a seat. At the end of the table, an unlikely pair of friends are engaged in a spirited discussion. Although you had hoped to enjoy your meal in peace, you can't help but eavesdrop as the animated pair continue their conversation.
Yes. We both know you're an expert on the topic. I would be too if I had that much time on my hands. Remember, I never asked for this. Someone had to put their neck on the line while they sort out this whole mess in France. But tell me then, what is your expert opinion? What do you see for the future?
Can't you see, old man? This is only the tip of the iceberg. Why stop with one? Our little town could be on the precipice of greatness. We should just seize the opportunity. We should have more lines, more operators. We will be connected to the whole world.
The taller man turns to face you.
And you? What do you think?
His eyebrow raises at you inquisitively. Cigar smoke and brandy hang thick in his mustache. He nods at you in anticipation.
Funny guy. You don't gotta be a prick. I was simply asking, are you familiar with telegraphy? Splendid! You hear that, Jost? The kid is an expert. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this past year, particularly about the events in April. Fascinating stuff. Please, spare us no details.
Before entering into a confrontation, you would benefit from conducting a thorough investigation. Examine the area, question the townfolk, pay attention along the way. Remember, confronting a suspect works best if you first have all the facts. The smaller of the two men makes eye contact and begins to speak.
Never mind him. Ivor tends to be, easily excitable, especially when it comes to things he's passionate about. Seems only Bente can keep up with him when he gets like this. Don't let him get to you. The name is Jost, Mayor Schepler. Still getting used to the title myself. Just standing in, keeping the peace until this nonsense with France blows over. Blood and iron and all that stuff. I just wish old Bismarck would remember the blood part of his slogan consists of human lives. Not all of us wish violence on our neighbors. They call it progress. But as mayor, I gotta say, the new telegraph equipment in Havstedt really is state-of-the-art. Quite fascinating indeed, and by far the biggest thing to happen to our sleepy little harbor in ages. You really should brush up on the matter. Truly fascinating stuff. Lievke's husband Bente is our local operator. He'll talk your ear off about it. But hell, he owns this place. Just look around. He keeps every news article, every book, and every publication he can find that even mentions the word telegraph. There's bound to be an encyclopedia's worth of information in this room alone. Come back and talk to us when you're a little more well-versed on the subject.
Well, hello, Schmidt. Sure is nice to put that boat trip behind us. I always feel a bit uneasy around water. I never thought I'd be so happy to arrive in Havstedt of all places. solid ground, and my sister. Those are the only reasons I'm here. I hope you enjoy your time here. The town looks as though hardly a thing has changed, quaint as always. You enjoy the sights, get some sun. It looks like you need it. I'm set for some long overdue family time. What's new? Oh, well, yes it is. How considerate of you to return it. You know what? No good deed shall go unrewarded. Take these instructions for authentic Frisian tea. Old family recipe. The stuff works wonders.
You have received instructions from Kirsten van Groot. With the help of these instructions, you can create items from your inventory using the right ingredients. The items can be used to temporarily improve skills or for other purposes. Look for the hammer symbol in your notebook, I or Q key, to open the instruction collection.
Oh, my apologies, young man. My mind is elsewhere. I didn't notice you come in. My wife says the French could be beating down our doors, and I wouldn't even bat an eye. Bente Hansen. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Schmidt. My wife and I run this little inn. Well, to be honest, we may be a bit of an overstatement. Lefke, bless her heart, she runs this inn. We inherited it from my folks, but I can't stand the place. No, I'm a man of science, Mr. Schmidt. Technology, my boy, that's the future. Say, you look like a worldly man. Are you familiar with the telegraph? That's what I do. I run the telegraph house here in Havstedt. Hell of a thing, my boy. Hell of a thing. Might sound like nothing but clicks to you like a locust. That's what my wife says. But it is its own language, connecting the whole world. It's the future, my boy. What a time to be alive, my boy. Can you believe it? When Siemens took that contract, I thought, there's no way in hell it could be done. Sure, £400,000 is a lot of money. But a telegraph cable from London to Calcutta, nearly 5,000 kilometers of that, being new built. Come on, let's get real. You know it took them nearly 70,000 posts through feuding territories to stretch that cable? Wooden ones in Poland and Russia, and special cast iron ones installed with a cavalry escort through Persia and the Caucasus. Hell, they even laid a cable under the Black Sea to avoid the fighting. No way I ever thought it would ever be done. Yet they did it. Can you believe that? You know, it runs from England via Emden and Berlin. The North German Confederation at the helm of the technological world. What a time to be alive, my boy. It's amazing how small the world becomes once you start connecting the cables. It used to take a message 30 days to make it from London to Calcutta. Now you know what it takes? 28 minutes, my boy. And this Indo-European line is only the beginning. Soon we will be able to talk to the whole world with a flick of the wrist. Not too many folk can understand the Morse code. The army taught me, and with that knowledge comes the duty to man the line. I could stay and talk about this all day. But unfortunately, I must be going. I'll be seeing you, Mr. Schmidt. I wish you all the best in our little town. Let Lefke know if you need anything while you're here.
The innkeeper, Bente Hansen, kindly smiles at you.
How can I help you? Oh Lord, not you too. That damn machine is about the only thing that this town, including my husband, has been talking about for years. Between that and this little trifle with the French, there's not much else in the news these days. And frankly, none of that interests me. I have an inn to manage. I have no time for politics and parlor games. But if it's the telegraph that interests you, you should really speak with my husband. He's around here somewhere. Just be warned, once you get him going, he really will chew your ear off with that stuff. How can I help you?
The door is locked. A 3-digit code is required. The first number is the second number is the third number is the code you entered was incorrect. The door is locked. A 3-digit code is required. The door is locked. The first number is, the second number is, the third number is, the code you entered was incorrect. The door is locked. The first number is, the second number is, the third number is, the code you entered was incorrect. The door is locked. The first number is, the second number is, the third number is, the code you entered was incorrect. The door is locked. No fish are being sold at the moment.
Excellent. Tell us, what have you learned? Do you know where Calcutta is?
What else do you know about it? What else can you tell us about it? You've become quite the expert on the matter.
Well, you certainly left a lot to be desired. Tell me, what is your name? Ha! Clever. Because of the mustache? Apologies, my good sir. Where are my manners? Arvid Harms is the name, local entrepreneur. Visionary, if you will. My family, titans of the brick industry, have been paving the way towards progress for generations. But one can only be so excited about bricks, am I right? This telegraph, I tell you, is only the beginning. The apex of industry and technology. Quite exciting indeed. How nice to make your acquaintance, Mr. Schmidt, but I have some private issues to speak with the mayor about. Small-town politics are hardly a matter of interest for you, I'm sure, so please, excuse us.
The mayor smiles sheepishly. Levke, the innkeeper, smiles as she approaches the table.
So, Herr Schmidt. Ich hoffe, die beiden hier haben das Essen nicht zu sehr mit ihrem Eulengesabbel gestört. Ihr Zimmer ist nun fertig. Das ist oben, Zimmer Nummer 3, am Ende vom Flur. Die Treppe nach oben ist hinterm Tresen. Und vielen Dank, dass Sie bei uns übernachten.
The bed is made of solid construction. No loose headboard, no weird stains, just a clean, comfortable bed. There is a pleasant odor on the bedding. Fresh washed linen with a faint scent of sea air and tobacco. The mattress, although firmer than it appeared, welcomes you after a long day of travel. Moments after your head hits the pillow, you drift off to sleep. The house is full of strange and curious sounds. Creaking beams, unsettled floors, heavy, lumbering footsteps startle you awake. Exhausted from the journey, you quickly drift back to sleep. You can play the game in detective mode for the full investigation experience and without hints. Better have your pen and paper ready to take notes. Or you can play in story mode, with tasks in your journal so you can relax and enjoy the story. Which do you prefer? Good choice. You can come back to the book that lies here on your right anytime to change the setting. You're jolted awake to the sound of several indiscernible voices shouting from outside your window. Try as you may, you cannot make out a single word. Whatever they are saying, it becomes apparent that someone or something is in deep distress. You quickly get dressed and rush out to investigate.